So now you'll remember ukuthi Zandie Khumalo Gumede, who is the sister to the beautiful songstress Kelly Khumalo, had written a letter to the president. So I don't know if you had a hold of it, but then yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and read for you the letter. My name is Zoliswa, and this is Alien Defense Entertainment. You are very much welcome. Please do subscribe and turn on the notification bell if you have not yet subscribed. Like the video and comment it down below in the comment section. And lastly, please do share. So the letter read out like this. Dear President Cyril Matamela Ramaphosa, my name is Zandie Khumalo and I'm one of the witnesses in the ongoing Senzomeyiwa trial, and I was also in the house on that tragic night of the incident. Mr. President, I would like to first come clean to you. I am not a very avid formal letter writer, as I am just a music writer who targets the heart and provokes thoughts and emotions, and it is because of this reason that I ask you to bear with me, as you are a person that deals with a lot of formal documents. Mr. President, I have no Vincent Mangwenya Magwenya at my disposal. So I have high hopes that I will be able to put my point across to you clearly, and you are able to grasp them without any difficulties. In fact, if I was writing this on top of a music beat as per normal things, would have been much easier for me, and I would have been more confident and certain of my writing. However, we are here now, so here goes. Mr. President, let me start by extending my appreciation to you for your prompt response to the JSC request to recuse the sitting judge on the Senzo Meyiwa case. I would, however, like to state that with my limited knowledge of the court's modus operandi and its dependence or independence to politics, I'm not certain if the decision to recuse the sitting judge was a good one or a bad one, and I don't either condone or condemn it, but it was rather comforting for me to learn that you, Mr. President, has an eye and interest in this court case. Mr. President, a life was lost on that fateful night, and it has been a long, painful 8 years for families that were and are still very much affected by the incident. Let me speak for my family at least. My family, Khumalo family that is, has done everything in its power to assist law officials to solve this case, and it has been deemed not sufficient by some, but trust me, Mr. President, it hasn't been by luck, or rather lack of trying, and we will continue to avail ourselves and continue to assist where we can. I would love to say we were at the wrong place at the wrong time, Mr. President, but we were not. We were at home having an amazing time with friends and family. We were at a place where we thought we were safe, but it was clearly not safe enough for us, and certainly not safe enough for Senzo. My president, the reason I'm writing to you this letter is because I have a plea that I would like to make to you. I did mention my limited knowledge when it comes to court dynamics and boundaries, and I also understand that there are timetables and time frames attached to each court and each case. Nonetheless, I would like to request a serious prioritization of Senzo Meyiwa case moving forward. My biggest wish will be to try and put a bit of a pace to the proceedings of this case. I would like, for the sake of the families who hasn't found a closure, after so long to request that one court is earmarked specifically for this case. A specific law team is also appointed to deal with nothing else but the case and my media blackout application that I made as the Pretoria High Court. It was it was quite evident that the whole country has an interest in this case. So putting measures in place to ensure that the case moves at a much faster pace wouldn't be a bad thing for everyone involved. I have been on that stand, Mr. President, and it is not a nice place to be, but I will do it again with emotions running high for however many days if it means solving this case quicker. It is a traumatic experience to relive that day in front of the whole country, but what choice do I have? I, like many South Africans, would like to see justice for Senzo. Mr. President, I know this might not be the normal or traditional way of doing things, but I do feel it will help greatly the people affected by this case. People have been bleeding for 8 years, Mr. President, and prolonging and dragging this case even more won't help them in any way. Insults have been hurled and accusations have been thrown and theories have been created. So it is in the best interest of the country at large that the case is prioritized and fast-tracked. It has been 8 years, Mr. President, and no one can say they don't have enough evidence or critical required evidence have been collected and have been analyzed. So let the court run its course now uninterrupted, and it is about time, Mr. President. I think I speak for almost everyone when I say postponement, delays, and breaks have been more than enough, and it is time we completely do away with them. I thank you for your time, Mr. President. Regards, Zandie Khumalo. So now I'm not gonna go ahead and give my 2 cent opinion on this because honestly the girl just seems to be contradicting herself, because honestly if ever she does really want to make this really quick and see justice for Usenzo Meyiwa, then that is what would be happening right now. She would not be doing all this circus that she is doing in court. For example, she was recently asked, Guti, can she demonstrate, Guti, how was one of the alleged accused in the Senzo Meyiwa murder wearing his hoodie? She failed to do that. Instead, she said Guti, she cannot mess up her hairdo. The last thing in her mind, if ever really she wants all this to be over and done with, the only thing that she can be doing, or she was supposed to be doing, is just demonstrate that thing so that like things go forward and less delays happen. But then anyway, that is just me. I know I said I won't give my 2 cent opinion, but then yeah, there we go. I gave it. You can go ahead and give your 5 cents opinion, and yes, I would love to read and respond to your comments. My name is Zoliswa, and this is Elin Defense Entertainment. If you're new to the channel, you're very much welcome. Please do subscribe, like the video, and share out the video. And if you are just a new person or new subby, thank you so much for coming through. I really do appreciate your presence. And to those that has been with us since the longest of time, thank you so much for your love and support. I really value and appreciate each and every one of you. I will see you next time, next video uploaded. Bye for now.